My name is Jacob Dragovich, and today I'm going to inform you as to why concealed carry permit holders should be allowed to carry their concealed weapons on the school grounds. April 20th, 1999, Columbine, 12 dead, 21 wounded. April 16th, 2007, Virginia Tech, 33 dead, 25 wounded. December 14th, 2012, Sandy Hook, 28 dead, 2 wounded. October 1st, 2015, Oregon, 10 dead, 9 wounded. School shootings are becoming too common and can only be prevented by allowing CCW permit holders to carry their concealed weapons onto school grounds. This topic means a lot to me personally because I took an oath to defend this nation from enemies both foreign and domestic. But currently, due to the laws, I am unable to uphold that oath to the best of my abilities while I'm on school grounds. I will begin by explaining the need for allowing CCW permit holders to carry their weapons on school grounds. Then I will give you some examples of instances where good guys with guns stop bad guys with guns. Finally, I will go to some crime statistics in relation to states allowing concealed carry permits in their areas. Then I will wrap everything up with informing you on how you can make safer school environments a reality. Let's start by addressing the need for a safer school environment. Since 2013, there have been over 150 school shootings in America. These schools are protected by a simple sign, as depicted here. Masada Yuba, a nationally respected Second Amendment author and firearms trainer, calls these signs a hunting preserve for psychopaths. People around these signs do not have the ability to protect themselves or others. Law-abiding citizens are put at risk. Here I have another example of a sign that is what criminals see. Gun-free zone. Attention criminals. All law-abiding students, faculty, and staff on this institution have been disarmed for your convenience. In any event, do you really believe that a simple piece of metal with some writing on it will prevent an individual from breaking the law? Let's take this speed limit sign for example. It clearly posts that the speed limit is 25 miles an hour, but this individual was obviously going 29 miles per hour, breaking the law and going over the speed limit. So that sign did not stop them from going faster than they were supposed to. But now let's look at the same situation and say that an individual in the oncoming lane were to flicker their lights, notifying the individual that was going 29 miles per hour that there was a police officer ahead. They would more than likely slow down to the speed limit because they know that there will be repercussions if they go faster than that sign says. We can take the same idea and translate it over to schools by taking away the gun-free zone signs and posting them with CCW permit holders with weapons present. And now, when a potential school shooter comes to the area, they will have to think twice about confronting any individual on that premises because they know that there will be immediate repercussions if they do. We need to pass legislation allowing legal CCW permit holders to carry their concealed weapons on school grounds. According to Hunter Roosevelt, at Pearl High School, Luke Woodham killed his mother and then began to open fire on the school. The assistant principal, Joel Myrick, retrieved his .45 caliber pistol from his truck. The assistant principal came inside and confronted the boy and didn't even have to fire a single shot. This mere presence of this firearm was enough to get the boy to surrender. There are numerous instances where good guys with guns have stopped bad guys with guns and potential mass murders. Let's look at the Appalachian School of Law, where a student shot the dean at point blank and then began to open fire on students. Tracy Bridges, an off-duty sheriff, and Michael Gross, an off-duty policeman, went to their vehicles to retrieve their firearms. They came in and were able to confront the gunman and detain him until the police arrived without firing a single shot. Now let's look at an instance where there was already a gun present inside the school, where a school resource officer prevented a potential mass murder. Sullivan Central High School. A 62-year-old with 2 guns came into the school and was immediately confronted by the school resource officer. The officer was able to remove the gunman from the situation, and keep every individual on the premise safe. The only death in this scenario was the gunman. We can easily make schools a safer place for our family members, and there are some statistics to support that. When states initially began to issue the CCW permits, there was a drastic decrease in the crime rate. Let's take Florida, for example. According to gun facts, the homicide rate dropped from 36% above the national average to 4% below after they began to issue CCW permits. The state of Texas saw a remarkable decrease in crime after allowing their residents to attain the CCW permits. The murder rate fell from 50% faster than the national average. The rape rate fell 93% faster than the national average in the first year and 500% faster in the second year. Assault fell 250% faster in the second year. As a total, for the U.S., according to gun facts, CCW permits caused mass shootings to plummet up to 91%. As a whole, the U.S. has benefited from these concealed carry permits. We can translate these same statistics over to school grounds and help to provide a safe and secure learning environment for our family members, but we need your help. Some of the most deadly human massacres have taken place in gun-free zones. From Columbine to Virginia Tech, and most recently, the Umpqua Community College shooting in Oregon. We as American citizens need to exercise our Second Amendment rights and take every opportunity that we can to pass legislation to allow CCW permit holders to carry their weapons on school grounds and protect our family members while at school. We can learn from incidences such as the Pearl High School incident, the Appalachian School of Law, and Sullivan Central High School that good guys with guns can and will stop bad guys with guns. When given the opportunity to vote on this issue, I encourage you to make our schools a safer learning environment and hope that you will sign every petition you have a chance to in hopes to allowing responsible, well-trained adults to protect our fellow Americans. You may not have been directly affected by any of these school shootings yet, but unfortunately, you may be in the future. How would you feel knowing that your son or daughter was killed in a school shooting where there was an off-duty police officer or a member of the United States Armed Forces present in the classroom, but was unable to defend your son or daughter because of a simple sign that said gun-free zone? Thank you very much for your time, and once again, I encourage you to vote to allow concealed carry permit holders to carry their weapons on school grounds.